They told you that honesty is the foundation of every great relationship, that if you're just open, transparent, and vulnerable, the woman in your life will respect you more, trust you more, follow you more. But what if I told you that's not how it works? Real leadership isn't about saying everything. It's about knowing what must be said and what must be held. This isn't deception. This isn't manipulation. This is the discipline of discretion, the difference between a man who holds his world steady and a man who is controlled by it. By the end of this video, you will understand why not every truth needs to be told, how to hold your presence with full integrity, and why your power in relationships depends on your ability to master discretion. There's an idea floating around that in order to build trust, you must be fully transparent, that every thought, every feeling, every personal truth should be shared. That's what modern relationships teach us. But the truth is, oversharing does not build trust. It creates uncertainty. When you share everything, you shift the weight of discernment onto her. Instead of feeling secure, she now has to decide what is important, what is noise, and what, if anything, she should do about it. For women watching this, understand this is not about withholding from you. It's about holding for you. You do not trust a man because he tells you everything. You trust a man because when he does speak, you feel his words are solid, intentional, and real. Discretion is not about avoidance. It's about filtering out unnecessary noise so that what remains is steady, clear, and true. A man who over-explains makes his partner feel responsible for holding his uncertainty. A man who contains his truth gives her peace. Not all men hold themselves the same way. The way you contain your truth, what you share, what you hold, and how you move determines how a woman experiences you. Whether she feels safe or burdened, whether she trusts you or subtly withdraws. There are 3 levels of masculine containment, and whether you realize it or not, you are operating from one of these levels right now. The first level is the uncontained man, the one who overshares out of insecurity, looking for approval, validation, or reassurance. You've seen it before. A man who speaks too much, too soon, who spills his emotions onto his partner, not realizing that he's making her responsible for his uncertainty. At first, she listens. She may even care, but something shifts. She starts to feel the weight of his words, not as connection, but as a burden. She may love him, but she cannot follow him. She is not drawn deeper. Instead, she steps back, not because she doesn't care, but because she cannot trust a man who doesn't hold himself. The second level is the disciplined man, the one who has started to understand discretion. He speaks only what needs to be spoken. He holds himself with intention. He filters his words, not out of fear, but out of clarity. He does not avoid conversation. He does not suppress emotion. But he also does not explain himself unnecessarily. He gives only what is true, only what is solid, only what carries weight. She begins to trust. She feels his structure, his steadiness. She may still test him, still question him, but something in her starts to relax. She senses that he is not just speaking, he is holding. The third level is the embodied man, the one who does not manage his truth. He simply is his truth. This man does not react. He does not seek validation. He does not speak to prove himself. He moves in alignment with what he knows, and in doing so, he imprints reality onto those around him. This is the man a woman can fully surrender to, not because of what he says, but because of how he holds himself. She does not feel the need to manage him. She does not wonder if he is unsure. She does not feel the pressure of uncertainty. She simply feels safe. A man who embodies discretion does not manage his truth. He simply moves in alignment with it, and in doing so, he draws the world into his frame. Most men have never consciously chosen how they hold their truth. They operate from conditioning, not intention. They overshare because they think honesty is leadership. or they shut down because they fear conflict. Either way, they are not in control. But right now, you have a choice. You can continue as you are, reacting, explaining, hoping she will understand you, or you can step into something deeper, into a presence that needs no justification, a truth that does not waver, a power that does not need permission, a man who never questions his path, never has to explain himself. If this video changed the way you see discretion and power in relationships, drop a fire emoji in the comments. And if you're ready for the next level of masculine leadership, subscribe now, because we are just getting started. Alkh is the alchemist within, the one who transmutes energy, holds presence, and moves with mastery. Step into mastery. I'll see you in the next one.